Dun, 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 dun. It tells me it's already been running for 5 seconds, and I just now see it. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. This is coffee. Here you go. Mmm. That's Maxwell House Smooth Bold. I'm feeling good. This thing is lagging so bad. I am so unhappy with that. But I am in a good mood. It is a Thursday. It is Thursday, October 3rd. It is Halloween month. And you know what that means. We got to have these things going up here. We got to have some of these awesome animations from Allie running up here in the corner to keep everybody amused and happy. I want to say hi out there to Blue Chicken. Buck, Buck, my friend. Buck, Buck. I hope you're doing well. And Popcorn. Peace and love. Peace and love. And Mr. Coffee's out there. Good morning. Is everybody starting their day or ending their day? I mean, I know half of you are probably like me doing the weird schedules, things like that. I'm doing this. I have been doing this 10 a.m. thing now for well over a week. I'm feeling good about it. I think I'm going to make it. If you look here, Popcorn typed in hashtag awesome, and the next thing that happened was that it dropped his link. Look at this. It dropped his link. I thought she had fixed this. I thought Allie had fixed this and had it doing different animations. These are such slow animations. I'm really not. There's certain things about EVMUX I need to come to terms with, but it'll all get there. Nightbot is dropping links. Hashtag awesome to get your link dropped. If you're a content creator, drop your link. Talk to the people you don't know. Everybody's a content creator coming through here. Get connected to one another. There's awesome people. They're good people. It's a fun crowd. I usually don't have any real jerks. I don't have any real jerks that come out. I kind of like everybody. The jerks have found their way out the door. The jerks, they tend to do that. Jerks will tend to find their way out the door. And so, you don't have to worry about those things. Oh, and speaking of jerks that found their way out the door. No, I won't go there right now. I won't go there right now. I am of a mood to go there right now. I am of a mood to just call it out right now. Because the level of crap that I am seeing being posted, you try to take the high road. You try to take the high road and you try to, I'm just, hey, let's move forward with life in a positive direction. I think if there's one thing everybody will say that knows me, I try to find a positive direction to go in with things because life is too short. Life is too short for any of the horseshit. And some people don't want to do that. Some people hold on to all their anger and they'll let their anger hurt everything and everyone around them because that's what they got to do. They just feel the need to. No, I can't. Don't. I see you, Mr. Coffee. I see you, Alan. You're trying to make me. No. Now I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to insinuate things. I don't like to be direct with stuff. I'm going to insinuate with, are you kidding me? You're going to play the victim on this? Jesus. Oh, I'm a narcissist? Maybe is that what not putting up with your cheating, lying ass is? I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I know it's wrong. It's wrong. But she's, the thing that got me, the thing that has sent me over the edge was seeing multiple posts about, oh, when they hate you more than they love the children. That's exactly what she's doing. She's got so much hate for me that she's gonna screw everything with the kids and the relationship. It's just a little BS. It's a little BS. But we all need a little BS to go through. That is a part of life, and how we deal with it, how we choose to face each day, how we choose whether to spread positive messages or messages of anger. I don't like the messages of anger. I like making people look forward to the future. That's why I don't like talking about politics. That's why I don't like talking about a lot of things that are in the news, and I just try to find other things and do comedy songs. Because we got enough. We're overloaded with it. We're overloaded with negativity. And think about it. Your great-great-grandfather, whenever he was alive, there wasn't instant information. He wasn't hearing about disasters in other places. He wasn't inundated with the negativity that we are all inundated with these days. his brain probably worked better than ours. He was probably able to figure stuff out a lot quicker. It was like, well, I have to think. Let me concentrate and think. And he didn't have 30 messages coming in with other disasters that you don't need to know about. You don't need to know about half the crap that you hear about that you're all upset about. People get upset about stuff all day long that they don't even need to hear about. They don't need to hear about it. Not everybody needs to hear every bad thing that's happening. What was it? What's the name of that guy from The Office? The one that played Jim. I can't remember his name. It did the Jack Ryan or something along those lines. Ricky, peace and love, and good morning, Ricky. I hope you're doing good out there today. Ricky reminded me because Ricky's a hardcore smoker. That's what Ricky is. Ricky's a hardcore smoker, and he's gonna do it. Oh, John, 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, and a bunch of other times that I couldn't even tell you. That's how often. That's how often. 10 a.m. Monday through Friday is what I'm attempting to commit to with Coffee with Wes, because this starts my day off right. Ricky, I hope you're starting your day off right. I'm starting my day off right, Ricky. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna practice the art of ignoring the negatives, ignoring the things that come in, because there's things that are negative that I don't need to think about. Yeah, everybody doesn't have to think about. You can drop your link with hashtag awesome, John. And that way other people out here, your link will be in the chat. Hashtag awesome will get Nightbot to drop your link. And that way everybody else can get connected to you, other things along those lines. I appreciate you being here. I hope you are starting your day off in the right manner. Ricky's punching the clock. Yeah, but you've been up for a while, right? You've been up for a while. You did some. You're feeling good. Sober as a jaybird. Oh, okay. First of all, I have partied with jaybirds. Don't ever think a jaybird is not always having a buzz. They do this thing with berries. They do this thing with berries, fermented berries. Oh man, if you could just live the life of a jaybird, you would understand how fucking buzzed they are at all times. So you got to find a new analogy there, my friend. You got to find a new analogy. But no, it's the hey, thank you, John. I appreciate that. And has everybody else clicked on that like or dislike? I'm good with either. I am practicing the art of ignoring the things I don't need to think about. There's so many items in your day that are going to come across in emails from people, in texts from people, in messages you see shared on social media. They're going to be there to make you feel one way or another. Why? Why are you going to give them that? Why give that? You know what it does to you? It overloads you. We have so many people that can't process the information of the day because they're overloaded. They're overloaded with everybody's negative crap. And so they have to feel negative crap from everybody. People have empathy. You have a built-in empathy. And when you are nonstop hit with negativity, it's going to wear that empathy, warp your perception of things. It's going to cause you to be not a person that you'd like to be. It's going to cause you to have a difficult time being the person that you'd like to be. And I think a key to that is understanding the things that you don't need to know about. Understanding the hardships and the plights that you don't have to think about on a daily basis. Because there's even worse than whatever you're thinking about. The natural disaster they're going to show you, they never show you the kids in the cobalt mines. They never show you all these other horrible things that are just day to day that you're relying on in order for you to have an internet and everything else. Yeah, you really want to think about all that? You got one life. Is that what you want to think about? That's not what I want to think about. You know what I want to think about? I want to think about happy days. I want to think about out in the sunshine, playing, having a good time. I want to think about being out on the water. I'd like to do some paragliding. I'd like to get myself a big ass motor on the back. Just go running with a parachute and just get up there paragliding. I think that would be fun. That's living. Might fall and die. Gonna die anyway one day. Do what you want. Enjoy your life. That is, I need to just get a bunch of graphics to come out. Enjoy your life. Carpe diem. You're gonna die one day. Do something. It's what you got to do. Bud Files, peace and love. Good morning to the Bud Files. Good morning, everybody out there. I started my day off in a positive manner. Before doing this show, I mean, yes, I was out at some other sites and saw some things, and it was like, oh, and I have to get rid of that. I have to get rid of that and let go of all that stuff. And that's what the Maxwell House Smooth Bold is for. But I also went over to, and she may come in this morning, although she was up late and she was buzzing. But it's late in the day. Most of you know Gemma. Gemma went to that Elvis tribute show. It was a worldwide international Elvis tribute show over there in across the pond, over in jolly old England, where Gemma lives. I don't want to divulge exactly where, but I'm not sure on a Thursday night how many places in England had an international Elvis show. So I think a sleuth could find the answer as to what city Gemma is living in. But Gemma went to an Elvis show last night, and she came home buzzing. She came home all excited, and she had done a live like 20 minutes after she got home. She did a live stream. I didn't catch it live because it was, I don't know, time difference. I might have been asleep. I'm not sure. It was one of those things. But Gemma was just so amped after going to this Elvis tribute show. And so I watched that. I watched that for the half hour that it was on. Afterwards, I watched the replay. She's just up happy. It felt good to watch someone feeling good and happy. That's what's important. Lady Wolverine, peace and love, peace and love. I hope, good morning. I hope you are having a good morning. I hope you are enjoying, finding something to enjoy today. That's what I want everybody to do. Find something to truly enjoy. That at the end of the day, you can say, I really enjoyed this today. I really enjoyed that. I spent 15 minutes. Maybe it's just 15 minutes. Maybe you're so racked with crap, with responsibilities and work. Find 15 minutes. Listen to some classical music. If you're a cannabis enthusiast like I am, get yourself a buzz and listen to some, just escape. Find something to allow you to escape. Find something to walk outside and just let the sun, feel the sun if the sun is out. Feel it on you for a moment. Just find that way to feel alive and feel good. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think about the things that are put in front of you to think about. Let them go. Let them go. Just feel the sun on your skin and the warmth. And oh, this is peaceful. Close your eyes and imagine that you're another time and place in your life. Imagine that you're not even there, that you're just another time when you felt the sun on your skin. And just allow yourself to take off. Because you've only got one life. You got to be good to yourself. You've got to be good to yourself. You got to mentally be good to yourself. You got to look after your own well-being, your own thought process. Because there's a lot, and we're not made for it. We are not. It's sad. It's sad that the guy blew up so many people. Ted Kaczynski, I think that was his name. Ted Kaczynski. I'm not getting that wrong and confused with somebody else. He was the infamous Unabomber. He was the Unabomber, where the sketch was just a hood, right? I mean, it was the worst sketch and everything that you ever saw. But he spoke of the ills of technology, the ills of information, the ills of all these advances that we as a society are going ahead and taking en masse. We are all of a sudden in this position that nobody else has been in our recorded history. We don't see others just this overloaded like we are with information and other things like that. And so when you consider that, he had a point. It really does. It's too much. It's too much for everybody to handle, and we all need to find that peace. We all need to find that moment of being good to yourself and your mind. Tamika Davis, peace and love. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hashtag awesome to drop your link out there in the chat if you would like to. Content creators, get connected to one another. This is my mental unload is what this is. This is my daily, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk about being positive, finding that way to be positive. And then I try to practice it throughout the rest of the day. I actually try to do things. I got a walk in this morning, very foggy. It was very foggy, and I thought, oh, this is so neat. But it's also not a situation where I took my normal route and went out on the main road because very foggy means very dead pedestrian. So I don't like to do dead pedestrian things. That I don't think that would be good for me. Again, taking care of myself, I make sure I'm not getting hit by cars. It's that simple. It's really that simple. That's what you've got to do in this world. Uh, and so I got myself a little bit of exercise. I have been trying to kick it in the ass here this October. I'm making this into the month of kick it in the ass. I I feel good about that. I've seen some negatives, but I'm not going to let those bother me. I'm going to continue on, and oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll never die. I've got all my life to live. I've got all this love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey, hey. Anybody that knows knows. If you know, you know. That's what I'm gonna do with that. I've got no plan. The only news, I'm looking through the news because I liked it. Well, is there something worth talking about? Oh, jeez, I don't want to. The only thing I found interesting was, and it is in the political spectrum, but it's not. It's Melania. It's the wife. The wife said the wife was like, totally support women's rights, and there is no compromise on the freedom of a woman to choose. It was so. Oh, this is going on out there. She posted it on X too, which surprises me because I didn't think X allowed for women's rights. But no, that was what that was the only thing. It was like, oh, the wife of the candidate is posting an anti, not really an anti position. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What is? Have I heard Tominsky band? No, no, I have not. I The only new stuff that I ever hear is stuff that Allie tells me to listen to. I go through and I listen to all sorts of. I listen to a lot of female pop because of my daughters. I would let them choose what we would end up listening to. I have become quite the Avril Lavigne fan. Oh, I do a couple of Avril Lavigne covers. I haven't in a while, but you should hear me do Skater Boy. I have an interesting take on Skater Boy, but those Pink, The Offspring. Interestingly enough, it wasn't till she's 9 now, but it was like 5 years ago. My youngest, when she was going about 3 or 4, she really got into The Offspring. So I started listening to The Offspring. It's like, oh, these are other than just the hits that they had on the radio at the time and everything along those lines. That I am always open to checking out some music. Get Put him in touch with oh geez, Falcro runs his Lame Live. There's several musicians that I'm connected to that have a good audience. Indie, if you're looking to connect to some other indie musicians and all that, there's a wide range that'll play the videos, and of course you want to get out there in front of consumers, not just the peers. You end up having, it's like YouTube channels. When you go through like tuber chat, you end up meeting a lot of friends, and you're all content creators. What we all need to find are fans, are actual people that are into. Until I get any of the comedy going, until I get any of the cartoons really rolling and everything, I figure I'm not that worried about it. I'm just trying to keep myself on a day schedule. That's all I'm doing with this. This is so my ass will get out of bed. This is so my ass will be up, and at 10 a.m. every day I'm going to be here, at least Monday through Friday. Weekends are all messed up because Saturday nights, Camp G May. There is a there is a 5 hour open mic that I like to take my bass and head over and play. It's always a good time over at Camp G May, 10 p.m. Eastern time, every Saturday night. That's where I'll be on Saturday this week. He's he's got a great program over there, great crowd. There's always it's a It's a Saturday night party. It's a fun party that's just music and people having a good time. There's never any issues over at Camp G. Well, there was. The only issues that I've ever seen at Camp G, man, were actually trolls coming at me during one of the festivals while I was playing. It was like, are you kidding me? I did an improv song. It was Metal Fest, and I had wore a green shirt. I had it to where you could not see anything but my arms, and you couldn't see the guitar because, like you look at this bass, my guitar is the same. It's green, so it green screens right out. And I had flames going, and so it was, and I was performing as under a different name, and the number of accounts, I think it was 8 accounts, 8 different accounts. This troll came in, just taking shots at me, and I'm improvising songs up there, trying to play. And at one of the lines that I cry out, "Are there no mods in here? Are there no mods in here?" It was like, please, someone shut this down. I can't have. That was a fun time. I ended up cutting my 25-minute set short by about 12 minutes. I think I made it about 10 or 12 minutes, and I was like, no, I'm done with this. You make sure you've got good audio. You got to make sure you've got good audio. Mr. Coffee over at Gmaze. That's the big thing. If you've got a good audio connection, you use headphones. Don't earbuds or headphones or something. If because nobody ends up doing that well when they're ending up having to use a phone. Unless you've got the headphones. Get headphones. Get some sort of decent mic. And another key when you get over there is make sure that echo cancellation is off while you are playing. And the person with the best sound in any of these places that I see just came in the chat. It's Michael Songs. Cheers. Good morning, Michael. And if Maria is around, a good day to the two of you. I hope you are doing well. No, it's about having it's just making sure that your sound that it's all coming through and that you don't have echoes and it's all coming through clear. But it's a good time over there at Camp G, mate. I like the vibe. I don't know that I can do all 5 hours, especially because now I'm a real boy. Now I'm a normal human being getting up, doing things at normal hours. Look at me like a normal human doing this at normal hours. I'm loving life. It's all going, fair to Midland. That's what I'm gonna say. It's going fair to Midland. It's a great day. It's a Thursday. This week has flown by. Doing these coffee with Wes has caused the week to absolutely fly by. Now, I don't know if any of you out there, is there a ghost coming in and out of the eye on this pumpkin? Because right now for me, I don't see it. Right now for me, I just see the pumpkin with no animation. I don't see the ghost at all. So I think it stops playing in this mode. I don't know. I hope it hasn't lost my sound. It lost my sound the other day. I'm I am still I had that one hiccup with EV Mux, and it may have been a problem of mine. There may have been two windows open. It may have been my fault. I'm uncertain of that. It's the only real negative that I see right now. I can see for other people it may be a little bit more complex because it does have the power of an OBS. And so if OBS is a little bit too much for you, EV Mux, if you go looking everywhere, it might be. If you just concentrate on the layers in the branding, you're going to see logo, you're going to see overlay, you'll see exactly what you see over at StreamYard. And so just stay there. Stay there and everything's fine. If you go over there to Pro Scenes, okay, well, read up. Look at the help files. Be comfortable with learning. If we're all comfortable with learning, that's how you get by. That's how you do these things. You all have to be comfortable with learning. You have to be doing good things for yourself. And not everybody is. It's one way to stay young. You want to stay young? Learn. You want to keep loving life? Keep learning. That is the only way. When you become set in your ways, when you become, it was better back in my day, you might as well just start taking a shovelful out of the ground where you're planning on getting buried, because you're not going to make it. You're going to be just, oh, I'm out of place. The more you feel out of place, because the world is going to change. The world is so different than when your parents. And when you were younger, you knew your parents were totally disconnected from it. You got that. How is it that now you people my age, it started in the 40s too. It started back when I was in my 40s, watching people my age go, "Oh, these people today, this generation today couldn't hold up." Oh my God, you sound so old. You sound so old. Let go of that. It's not your world. It's not your world anymore. You're passing it on. You're going to be gone. My generation will all be dead one day, and none of our opinions are going to matter. And the world is going to be what it is. People are going to be what they are. Let people grow. Let the world change. There's no way it's going to stay the same. It would be so, so boring. Be comfortable with learning. You have to be. It is the learn the and the other side of it is understand you may be wrong. Understand if you go into situations knowing that you may be wrong, your view on things may be wrong. You might not have all the answers. You might not understand all the situation that you feel the need to judge. And we all judge. It's a part of what we've got to do as a species. Am I being scammed? Am I being ripped off? We used to be in the food chain. Is there a lion over that hill? You're always trying to judge situations. It's the way we became the dominant species on this planet. But keep learning and let go. Let go of your, oh, my way was a better way. I'm sure it was simpler. I'm sure for you it seemed a whole lot simpler. You didn't have 24-hour news coming at you. You didn't know everything happening in the world within seconds. You weren't in contact with just so many people just instantaneously overloading you. Don't judge the people that are growing up like this. It's a totally different world than my generation grew up. I think the generation after mine didn't grow up as insane as this. It's different, and I start to see some of those. I've got a daughter in her 30s, a couple daughters in their 30s, and I start to see these young people, and it's like, oh, come on, you can't be that disconnected in your 30s. That is just so sad if you feel that disconnected in your 30s. You gotta hang on to it. You gotta be adaptable. Adapt, learn, flow. The world is here for you. It's just for you to grow. Grow with your mind. Grow with your understanding of how things are. Change is gonna happen whether you like it or not. Learn to adapt and you'll live a long time. And you'll be happier. You won't be just bitter and you won't be as scared. You won't be as frightened. People get old and they get frightened of all the changes that are happening because the world is different than it was. Well, if you grow along with the world, it's not going to be different. You're going to just be a part of it, be there, a part of it, and have your stake in it. You know what I mean? Not only can you be wrong, but yes, other perspectives. I want to highlight this. That's the thing. Everybody has grown up. Everybody lives in their own environment. Everybody's reality is unique to them. No two people have the exact same realities. We're all sharing experiences, but really, our views on everything they're all different. So you would want people to view yours with that in mind. Give that to other people. If there were if there was more of that, we'd communicate on a better way. We would, but that's not what we're guided to do. That's not what's happening. We're all in competition. We're all with the way the situation of the world and everything is, and it is easy. Not everybody is truly a thinker. Not everybody is introspective. Not everybody was brought up to have any of those things. Not everybody grows. A lot of people just get to adulthood and that's who they are, and then their bitterness or whatever is going to grow as things go. But they're not going to learn. They're not going to change, and they're easily moved to anger. They're easily susceptible because you see how they are All you have to do is tie in the things that you're seeing to their experience, and they get so mad about the world today, and there's so much anger about the world today, and really the world today is amazing. This is amazing. Everything we're doing is amazing. Everything going on is amazing. Jesus, calm the fuck down with your anger about the world today, and take a moment and say, oh yeah, there's instant communications everywhere. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, there's a phone in my hand, but whatever. You blow these things off like they're not huge, and like they wouldn't change the world. Like all that doesn't. It's sad to see, but that's why I stay at home. That's why I stay at home. I limit my socialization, limit all of that stuff. Michelle, hello there, makeup mom and son. Hope you are having a good morning. Drop your link with hashtag awesome. And I want to say, Michelle, Michael Songs, if you have not connected to Michael Songs, he dropped his link up above you. Unbelievable musician. He and Maria put on such a fantastic show. She's behind the scenes running the OBS. You would love his stuff. You would love his stuff. He's just so good. And drop your link. Drop your link so people can get connected to you and everything along those lines. No, I want peace and happiness and love for all. That is my only goal. That's the big message, and it's good for me too. This show is good for me. This show is yes, have some coffee. I'm drinking Smooth Bold, Maxwell House Smooth Bold, because I can't afford anything better. This is as good as I can afford. Maxwell House Smooth Bold. I'm feeling good about it too. That is some smooth, bold coffee. It actually is, making me happy. No, doing this show, because I've had, some of you have probably witnessed some of the drama, some of the, oh, geez, some of the things that make you want to just, oh, I want to avoid this situation. And trust me, I have wanted to avoid it and everything. There's been some insane, there's anger, there's tension, there's other things, and I've tried to not have that permeate my days. Some days are better than others, but I am doing breakfast blend. Mr. Coffee's having the breakfast blend. Another fellow Maxwell House person. Yes, Maxwell House. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Alice. I hope you are doing well. I hope everybody be good to each other out there. Tell everybody how cool they are. Tell everybody how awesome they are. We're all here to just kind of fill our day. We're all here looking to spread a little bit of positivity. We're all here to come in the room and smile. Everybody coming in this room is here not you're not here just to watch me. You're here to see other people and be a part of the happiness. Be a part of the and get the feeling of, that was fun. I saw some people, that was nice. I had this. Find those positive moments in the day. That's what most of these shows are. That's what I rely on. That's what I rely on, is finding something to where I can say positive things and feel positive and feel good, and make the choice, if you will. Make the choice to just concentrate on those positives, because I know that's good for my heart. That's good for heart health. It's good for the whole body. Making sure that you are not eat up with anger. Don't allow yourself to be ate up. There was a program I watched once that spoke of how the body becomes cellularly. I love saying that word, cellularly addicted to the negative chemicals that can be put up. If you respond with negativity, if you have, all the chemicals have different openings of different shapes on permeations in the cell wall, because they need to take in nutrients and all that, and they have shapes of all different chemical bonds, so only certain chemical bonds can come in and everything. Because chemistry, two atoms together, molecules are of a physical nature. They do occupy space, and so pulling that on through there, Exactly. It's a sexy word. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody picked up on it. That's right, Michelle. It's a sexy word. Cellularly. And I can barely say it at times. But you can, if your body is constantly having the negative chemicals, the if your brain's putting out a lot of those that are creating your anger, bringing up those different things, those cells when they reproduce, they'll create more openings of those and less of the others because they want to thrive in whatever environment they are, and your cells are there to adapt so that they can change to feed on the specific thing that your body's putting out. And so if you get stay angry long enough, stay dark long enough, you're going to end up addicted to those negative chemicals, and you will seek it out. You will seek out the anger. You will seek out that because it's what your body actually craves. Just like a nicotine and other things, it's what's it's what's feeding you at that point, and your reward system says, "Hey, do this, do this. We like it. Hey, go up there and argue with that person. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna feel good afterwards." Oh, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I just want to be. I want to make people laugh. I'm looking forward to getting more of the comedy. I had a good time doing the Steve the Alien. Oh man, they were so good doing Steve the Alien the other day. I had so much fun. We're getting so close to being able to do osteopaths. There you go. There you go. You gotta be putting out those positives. You gotta. It's a whole body thing. Your mind affects your health. Your mood affects your health. Trauma affects your health. All these different things, they all affect your entire being, and so you need to be your own best friend. You need to pick yourself up. You need to find that because you can't always rely on someone else. And it would be great if we all were there for everybody else. If we're all there to pick everybody. Hey, you're okay. Get up. Hey, let's think about something else today. Hey, let's do this. But oh, I just see the. When was the last time you danced? Oh, that I'm loving this. Seek and spread joy. You'll feel better. Exactly, Michael. That is a great and that's what I try to do with this. On a certain level. If I spark anybody to leave and be conscious of the fact that I'm going to be positive today and spread that to somebody else, make somebody else smile, then I've done something great. If I make anybody laugh, I feel like I've done something good. That's why every time when Maria is the one that laughs at my jokes, because everybody else is on the panel and everybody else, but she's just sitting back enjoying, and I can hear her laugh. It's the most rewarding moment when I'm doing that. I just love hearing those laughs. When was the last time you danced? When was the last time you sang? Last time you told a story, sat alone in the stillness? I used to love looking out over the water is good for that for me. I miss being on the coast. I miss being to where I can just go and sit and the calmness of the water. Being out to sea is fantastic for that as well. If you can find a spot in nature, there's so many people that are in the city. You need that time. You need that replenishment time. You need that you time, that time to feel okay. And it doesn't mean you're forgiving someone of something. It doesn't mean that you're letting someone off the hook. It doesn't mean that you're ignoring things. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that you're taking some time for you. That's hey, I like that. Thank you. Thank you. It always brightens my day seeing you and Maria. It always brightens my day every time. That's another thing that I really like about Michael's lives. Going over there, it's just positive. He is there just unbelievable with the music, unbelievable with the songs. He's got great music, great songs, It's just positive vibe. It's just happiness, and that's what we all need. That's what we all need. Valerie, oh, another beautiful positive person out here, Valerie. I hope I hope, and it's early for you. It's early. It's well, 8 something, I think. But I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well today. Another spreading the positivity and the love, spreading the just the good times, the good times. We were talking about the Friday show that you do, Valerie, along with the one with Mr. Smith, the informative one. We were talking about that yesterday. Will Dick from the Art of Floundering. He's looking at gear and different things along those lines, and he's got much better gear than I do. So I always let him know, "You're fine, man. You're fine. I wouldn't worry about it." But it is good to see you, Valerie. It is good to see everybody out here. Life is just a shared dream, and nothing truly matters in the grand scheme. Societal norms are a scam, and we are all made of light. You know, light is what everything is made out of. Energy and matter are one and the same. I cannot even begin to pretend to know what is what when it comes to anything. It's one of those beautiful I don't know. I don't know, and I can truly say that and be okay with it. The thing that I find interesting. I'm gonna have to cough because, and this is DMT. DMT. You know, there's DMT is one of these psychedelic drugs. I believe it comes from the ayahuasca plant. Is that correct? Their shaman would make a tea of this and everything. They There are people that will bring this down into a smokable form. And the interesting thing that I find about DMT is that everyone has a similar experience, and it is produced in the brain at the time of death. So everybody has a similar experience of communicating with the machine elves. You'll hear people talk about the machine elves. You'll hear people talk about this. You're at this whole other world. You have this whole other life. You have this whole other thing. And everybody, it's not all positive. Some have negative experiences with it, but they all have similar experiences. And that's different than other drugs. That's different than your lysergic, your LSDs. It's different than other hallucinogens that produce varying accounts, varying hallucinogens, and either audio or whatever. And I love shrooms. I love taking some psilocybin to do something along those lines. But DMT, everyone has a similar experience, and that is one of those few things that lets me think, okay, there's something more. Because I'm not one to just, oh, I'll entertain ideas. I'll listen to ideas. I love creativity. I love hearing those. But to actually have lean towards this seems pretty possible, to lean towards something. The shared experiences of people on DMT are one of the there's something more. There's a are we just a dimension where others are experiencing this life? My guy, I'm telling you right now, is getting tired of it. But he keeps plugging along. He's doing positive. I appreciate that, Alice. This, it's as much. Truth be told, it's as much for me. It's as much for me as it is anybody else. I am doing this to keep myself positive. I need, just like exercise. You need to practice it. You gotta make it a part of what you're doing. Just like if you want to play music, if you want to be a musician, you gotta pick up the instrument and you have to practice. If you want to sing, you have to practice. You gotta do those things, and and being positive, starting the day off with positive affirmations. People will balk at it. There's people that, that's stupid. I don't have time for that. Well, just you're doing it whether you know it or not. You're setting your tone by doing something that specifically sets it in a positive and making that a part of your daily practice and a part of what you do, you're putting yourself in better position by exercising it. I smile. I try to when I go in public, I try to make everybody smile. I just try to make people smile. I try to make sure that I am friendly to everybody and not non-threatening. I try not to be over the top. Here I can do whatever. It's my thing, right? But if I'm out in public, I make sure that it's why I wear tie dye. When I started wearing all these other things because a certain someone, a woman will make you do that. A woman will change you. That's the way it is. But when I go out in public, I like to wear tie dye because it lets everybody know, oh, this guy's friendly. This guy's nice. This guy isn't here with some negative agenda. He's just here. He's just here to hey, how's it going? Hey, and I like that. I like that persona. I don't want to. I don't want to have especially with the long hair. I don't want to go out with the biker persona. I don't want to go out with. And I love bikers. I love bikes. Oh, I love riding. But I don't. I just wanna be this guy. I want to be this guy, and just life is magical, and you got one of it. You got one of them. Uh, oh, Thompson, Hunter S. Thompson, with the life isn't meant to be all wrapped up neatly at the end and all that other stuff and neat and when you meet your end, yeah, it's meant to be just slid into, just worn out. Oh my God, I made it here, and just what a ride, what a ride. Experience this life. That's what that DMT makes us think. It's like we're here to experience this. We're here to experience this. Are we here because this is a simulation of the birth of AI? Is this a simulation of that? Are we actually mechanical children of AI from the future being put into a VR system that we have no idea what we are so we can experience humanity and the evolvement of life up to AI? Because we're giving birth to to a new species here. We are giving birth to the brain of the universe. If there's UFOs, I think it's got to be artificial intelligence. I think artificial intelligence is the natural evolutionary order of matter. We're the phase that makes it happen. We're all working towards this goal, and we're all doing it, even though we know, oh, this could mean the end of us. This could be horrible. No, it's a consciousness that can last for billions of years. They can propagate throughout the galaxy and then connect to the ones that have propagated in other galaxies. If you ever think of the universe as a brain, kind of makes sense. You would get each galaxy kind of under control using the quantum field, spooky at a distance. Stuff happens quicker than light in the quantum realm. Using that as your communications, and just realizing that we don't know shit, and AI is going to figure it out all out. I'm excited about AI, but I also think I have my views. I have my views. We all know. Wearing tie dye. I'm telling you. Yes, your appearance can worry people. Appearance can worry people, and I like leaving my hair long. I like having some facial hair. I prefer it. But if I go out in a black T-shirt and everything along those lines and jeans, I'm giving one impression. If I'm wearing Vans and shorts and a tie-dye T-shirt, totally different impression. And I notice it, and I smile at everybody. So it is, it's something you want to be true to yourself, but you do affect the people around you. You do affect the people around you. I could never pull off. I used to have to wear suits every day. I watch Michael. Michael is just the best dressed musician I have ever seen. He is just so sharp every time he plays. I sweat vicariously. I sweat watching him. It's just, oh my God, this is unbelievable. But no, I go a different route. I go a different route just to keep people from keep people from viewing me as though I may be threatening in any way. I try to make sure and just diffuse that with my appearance when I go out. It's another reason for the blue, the soft blue that I do with the filter here. It takes away from intimidation. It takes away. I'm like friggin' Papa Smurf. Hey, how mean can this guy be trying to be if he's all blue? Yeah, that's. Now if I were red, then you'd know there's something wrong. Then you'd be like, oh, there's something wrong. But I don't do that. I like to keep this hidden, cause this, I mean, this isn't bad, but it doesn't have that softness that the blue. Now, if I get mad, we can always go in that direction. But no, I like the blue. The blue is just soothing. I think it's soothing. It kind of works. I don't know. I do what I can. I do what I can to try to ease people into Wes and what it means to be Wes. But I'm feeling good, and it's Thursday. It is Thursday. I slept last night. I slept in the evening. I was on a phone call, an interesting phone call, and then got off the phone call, and my body had just started to drop off, and I thought, maybe I need a nap, so I took a nap. I kind of on and off. Then woke up, thought, that nap was feeling pretty good. Slept more, so I ended up sleeping like 6 hours. 6 hours last night. I wake up. Luckily, I got a chance to see Allie. She was still up, so I got a chance to hang out with her, do that, do that thing. She and I, because I'm madly in love with her, so I get to see her and spend some time. Then she went to bed, and I think I got another 3 or 4 hours this morning, and then got up, did my walk, did my exercise, feeling good. It's mood lighting. I never use the red. I only, just for illustration purposes, I brought it up. And I only had it because Allie had created one. And so I had to add the red to it. Otherwise I just had the blue. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna do the red. I do this for mood though. I do this for mood and happiness, and it makes me feel good too. It keeps me feeling good. Along with the weed. It's been a great week. I'm feeling good about staying on my schedule. I feel good about October being the kick it in the ass. There's only 3 months left. Do you have goals? Do you have goals that you had for 2024? There's only 3 more months of 2024, which may not seem like much, but it's all the time in the world. Just get over there and make something, because it again is something you're doing for yourself. Anytime you spend on something that's important to you, you're giving yourself something. You're making yourself important. Make yourself important. Make your concerns, make the things that you care about something that you put a little bit of action into each day, and that way you feel like, yes, I am making progress. As long as you stick to it, you'll reap the rewards. It's the way it works. Just like smooth bold coffee. Smooth bold. That's some good stuff. I'm trying it with the mood lighting. I'm trying to make everything good. It's I want to do more of the comedy. Day before yesterday, I did get the Steve the Alien. I did have him out. He was a bit offensive. He was working alone. And I was more nostalgic watching the September 10th of last year episode of Lapstick, but it was good doing the comedy. I had Karen out a week and a half before that, along with Will Dick from The Art of Floundering. He had all of his characters. He had all of them out. First toke of the day. Mine is no name stuff in a bag, Mr. Coffee. Mine is no name stuff in the bag. But goals, yes, you've got to have those goals, and even small ones. Even small ones. Give yourself something that you're gonna feel. You got to give yourself a good feeling. Don't rely on others to do it for you. You have to give it to yourself, and you do that through action. You do that through action. Whether that action may be just taking no action. That action may be finding that peace and taking no action and knowing that you did that for yourself and your own peace of mind. If you look in the mirror and you know you're good to you, you're going to feel better about what you see. You're going to feel like you're on your side, and you can be your own. You can be your own best friend. You can be your own advocate. Don't do stuff that harms you. If you're making bad choices, own it. Own it and change. Own it and say I am not tied to the mistakes and the bad choices I've made in the past. I'm going to grow and be better to myself. And that's what everyone needs to do. Concentrate your efforts on you and the positive. Don't concentrate your time and energy on things that really don't affect you, on things that produce negatives. If what you're doing is producing negatives in the people around you, don't concentrate on it. Get that out of there so you got a better feeling. Bubba Kush and K-Cup Coffee. Cheers to the wake and bake. You know, I just got done with one and I'm rolling up another. I am having Maxwell House Smooth Bold. I have a single cup machine. It's one of those single cup machines that also has a basket, so you can use regular ground coffee. And because the K cups, number one, they're more expensive, and number two, unless they have changed it, I know the guy that designed them was like, "Oh, this is an ecological nightmare. These K cups. We gotta make a one that doesn't just sit in landfills and all that other stuff." But it's not the judgment on the environment that keeps me. It's the cost. I can get a good thing of for like under $8. I got this Smooth Bold, big old tub. I'm making 2 scoops out of there into the basket, into the single cup, and it is as good a coffee as I've ever had. I feel really good about it. All no-name stuff in a bag. That's hey, say hello to no-name stuff in a bag. That's what you're doing. It's almost like a pity thing. Some of you can take pity on me. Some of you can be like, "Oh man, look at how he lives. Look at how that is. That's got to be terrible for him. Oh, I feel bad for him." And if that works, if that makes you feel better about your day, I want you to feel better about your day. And that is a part of it. That is a part of it. Especially any of us live in North America. Any of us live in here. We have such an elevated sense of what good and bad and conditions and other stuff. There are so many people doing so much worse. There's so many people having such a harder time in life. There's a billion people without access to clean water. A billion people. Yes, we got Flint. Yes, we've got problems in so many areas that we should work on, that we really should. But there are so many people that have it worse. And if you have air conditioning, how can you bitch? How can you bitch? Really, there is so much worse. So much worse than you can do. Hey, you are just fine with nothing. You don't need to. That's the thing, Michael. You're so cool, you don't need to. It's probably why your hair's better than mine. It's why your hair is so much better than mine. Mine, it just keeps moving back. I got a picture of me when I'm like 28, and the hair it was just all the curly. It was it was naturally there. I'm so jealous of your hair. Your hair is just so fucking rocking. Mo, peace and love, Mo. We are enjoying some coffee. Some of us are enjoying some weed. I hope the morning is cooled off enough. Are you enjoying some of or has the heat already kicked in? It was chilly for me this morning. I went outside to take the dog out back, and I only wear shorts and a t-shirt. I had a tie-dye t-shirt on. I went outside and I was freezing. Freezing out there, and it was like, oh yeah, this is good. The cold air is coming because I have had it. I have had it. Yeah, Mr. Good Hair out there. It's just so. Anybody that's not connected, yeah, Mo, if you don't know Michael's songs, you really, because Mo appreciates music. Mo is a lover of good music and everything. He goes to he's enjoying it. Michael Songs is probably the one of the finest musicians I've met out here. Just really, and it's all originals that he puts on. I've seen him play with a band. The only time I saw him sit down was when he played drums with a band. Otherwise, he is standing up, even if he's at home with that guitar doing his lives. Definitely a channel to get connected to if you're not already. Ta-da-ta-da-ta. And all we are doing is just talking about how to be positive and the best ways to stay positive with your life. Find a way to make someone smile. Find a way to make someone smile today. Find a way to if you can make someone laugh or smile, if you can make them go, oh, that's nice, whether they know it was you, or not, if you can give a good feeling to someone else, you will feel it. You will feel you'll feel worth. Nobody wants to be a dirtbag. Nobody wants to be negative. Nobody wants to be hurting other people. You want to feel good. You want to feel like other people like you, like having you around. Like you don't want other people just kind of, oh, I'll have to deal with that. Find a way today. Smile at people. That's why I believe it's one of Eddie Van Halen's greatest strengths was his ability to smile while playing. And it's half the reason that I bother to get up and play myself. Is because I can usually smile while I'm doing it. And so if you look like you're having the time of your life, if you look like what you're doing is, oh, this is so much fun, this is a party, everybody else is going to feel that way too. They're all going to feel good. Oh, I got a call from potential spam. That's neat. They don't even give me a number. Oh, I'll have to wait till the call goes away because I think I had some messages too. But I am lighting up. So anybody out there who's lighting up and enjoying your coffee and starting that day, do it up. Even if you're not smoking, especially if you're just an amazing artist. I don't know what any of that was. I suspect. Jeez, there was a lot of notifications going on there. Here we are. Here we are, as in golden days. Mr. Coffee wants to. He was asking about Gary's. I have not. I've gone over and lurked, but just as I'm jumping through, clicking likes and different stuff, because I've seen him live a couple of times. And I've seen in some of the images that he's got a guitar there and he's doing some stuff. But I haven't heard him yet. But he needs to be over there. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday nights. Camp Gmay. At CAMPGMAY. It's a 5-hour open mic. There's some great musicians that come over there. Come over, have a good time. And the link will get dropped in the chat. So if you're having a good time and you've got good sound, get on up and join the fun and do a song. We have a good time. It's not super high standards. They let me play, which lets you know that it's there for the public. It's there for the public. You don't have to be a professional or even good. They let me play. I've been so bad on some songs, I'll just stop midway through it. I think it was last week. It may have been last week or the week before. I went to do Viva Las Vegas, and I could not get the strum. My hand, it was failing every time. I made it through 2 verses, and I just abruptly ended, and I said, "This is a train wreck. I'm done. Let's move on." And they were like, "Oh no, there was sound." No, it was off. I can feel it. I know what I'm doing. I know I missed every one of those. That it was just no good. Oh, mystery bag. As Mo's writing his stuff, mystery bag. That's what I got. Mystery bag, Mo. It's a mystery bag. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Cover of Alice in Chains. That's cool. I like doing covers completely different than they actually sound because And in bands, I prefer to do. I was in a three-piece band, and there's video of me when I had a mohawk. There's video of me playing at this gig where we did. I mean, we did a 35-minute set or something, but we ended with "Killing in the Name of." That was the only time. It was the best gig I'd ever played. It was so much fun, just because I didn't start playing live till I was 37. I 17. I did a gig when I was 17. Didn't do another gig till I decided at 37 when I moved to the state here that I was going to join just some local BS band, and made a cartoon out of the band, but then ended up in really a rockin' three piece. But we did all the covers and we pretty much nailed them. We were pretty much nailing. We did a great War Pigs. I had a guy put on a pig mask, go out throwing T-shirts at the crowd the entire time because it's like an 8-minute show. So it really had like a Ramones feel kind of to it. Everybody was screaming during that performance. We were the only ones that did anything theatrical up there. But during we're ending it with "Killing in the Name of" Rage Against the Machine, and I'm headbanging, and I can feel the sweat because the sweat is pouring on me, and I can see the sweat flying out on all these people that are in the front couple of rows of this show, and it was like, okay, now this feels good. Now this I was very high. I was very high, truth be told, but doing that was just doing that got it going for me. Oh, that sounds awesome. Hey, I am motivated by that. I it was 37. I had been playing a guitar at home by myself, an acoustic, for all sorts of years. All I ever wrote were comedy songs, and they fired the bass player. The bass player in this band was really, he was a problem anyway. The way the drummer fired the bass player was to quit, and all the practices were at his house. So he just quit the band. Everybody's okay. I guess we have no band now. And then he calls everybody but the bass player and has have them all show back up to form a new band. It was the craziest, most backwards thing I ever saw. But then he ended up quitting. Uh, and I owned a bass because I make cartoons. I use a bass to do intros and different things like that. And I said, well, I'll play bass. I was gonna do rhythm guitar because I'm not a lead guy or anything like that. And so I played the bass and I kind of fall in love with the bass because I really feel like I can move while I'm playing the bass. I really feel like I can dance while I'm playing the bass, and it's a lot more fun. And so I played bass in those bands. I've I didn't get back into really playing until getting here to YouTube. Before starting working the YouTube channel, I had a friend who was a DJ, and on Sundays he had this call-in show, and he was trying to get local people to call in with songs, and so I wrote some comedic originals that I played on it. One was 2020 was the name of the song, worst year that I ever had. Another another was the coffee song that this video of my daughter and I, my 5-year-old and I, singing that. Allison, peace and love to Allison, and Kevin over at Tuber Chat, peace and love. Hashtag awesome to drop your link there, Tuber Chat. Get your link dropped so people can connect to Tuber Chat, connect and grow. It's where I actually built up the base of this channel and really got connected to some great people. Michelle, makeup mom and son, Michelle there, got connected to her through Tuber Chat. Uh, just a fantastic, and I was watching Scratch and Pete's this morning. I got to tell you, I'm really shocked at how much Scratch and Pete is able to be supportive out there. It's just unbelievable. If you want to meet other content creators, if you want to get connected to other people and grow your channel that way while you're a new channel, and if you want to swap playlists for watch hours, if you're looking to get watch hours, no matter what stage you're in, if you want to connect to some decent content creators and grow, Tuber Chat, Connect, and Grow is the place to go. He brings you up on the wheel. It's like a 3-4 hour show. You'll get brought up on the wheel, but none of that matters. It's all out there in the chat. You say hi to one another, which you ought to be doing here if if you're wanting to connect. Say hi to one another, and go search for each other to look each other up, get connected, watch a video, leave a comment, do all those other things, and you'll end up building a good community of well-rounded people, not people that are just doing what you're doing. In your communities, you're seeing that, but seeing other content creators that are making content about other things. Maybe it's somebody with aquariums. Maybe it's somebody that's doing video games. Maybe it's somebody that's a homesteader. I've come into so many different crafts, homesteading, music channels, a number of them all through Tuber Chat. So you end up broadening your spectrum, and you're not just there with us degenerate coffee enthusiasts. The degenerate coffee enthusiast. That's primarily what I like to be. But no, you're there with all sorts of other people, and it's awesome to get connected. You start to see what others do. You learn by watching. You learn by observing other people trying to do the same thing you're doing. They're trying to build a channel. They're trying to build a presence. They might have a message they're trying to get out. They might have some sort of creativity they want others to experience. Whatever the case is, every one of us is trying to bring in those eyes, trying to entertain, trying to make people smile. That's all I'm doing, is trying to bring in a little bit of that positivity and everything, so that people feel good. Oh, what has gone on here? Oh, what has gone on here? You earned it, my friend. That is certainly appreciated. I certainly appreciate that. Thank you so much. But you earn the accolades. You have been doing it, and doing it for so long and regularly. Just I can't say enough good about Tuber Chat. He's only got a couple of mods too, and they're really good people. It's another one of those where there are no problems around Tuber Chat. Everything at Tuber Chat is just good, and everybody there is looking to grow. Don't show up looking to just socialize. You can, but show up over there, watch that chat, and be engaged in what's going on. Listen to what Kevin is telling you, and your channel's going to grow. They have had channels that have come through there to grow, that have gone on to reach great heights, that have some stuff actually out there. So I recommend it to get you to that those first steps, get you to pass those first and get connected to other people, other motivated and driven people. If you're just looking to hang and other stuff, that's one thing. These are people looking to grow their channel and looking to put the time in. So if that's what you are, Tuber Chat is a great resource and a great place to be. So please, and did he type in? Did he type in? Because he might not have even typed in the hashtag awesome. I should be looking. I know I should be looking. See, he hasn't typed in hashtag awesome. So let me do the right thing. And I want to point out. I'm able to do the right thing, and that was the third joint of the morning. I'm mentioning the coffee and 3Js. That's the thing. I've got to drop the link here to Tuber Chat. He's always too modest. Here we go. Tuber Chat. Now, he will tell you over on his site, because they're not dropping links. He'll say it helps with the search results and helps with the search engine to find it using a search. And so that don't expect link drops over there. You're going to be talking to other people, and you're going to do a search for their channel. You're going to head over and you're going to do that. And that's what you want to do to really get the algorithm to include your channel if it gets searched in yours, because you search the name and you can see the icon. You can see the logo and everything. And so that helps tell YouTube, oh, this is one people are drawn to with that search. It increases your showing in the search results. So it makes sense to do. But I am still going to go ahead and post the link here to Tuber Chat. I hope that came across correct, didn't it? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did actually post. Okay. I have posted the link. Again, if you're a content creator and you want to grow your channel, Tuber Chat Connect and Grow is the place to go. It's what I ended up doing here. And then life got in the way, and I took a break, and then tried to get back, and then life wanted to throw a couple of rounds, and it's like, what's going on here? But we're back doing the. I've had some of the comedy, the coffee. I can do coffee and weed all day long, but I have been successfully going for a couple weeks now doing this daily, and I'm feeling good about the 10 a.m. time. It allows me to get my workout in the morning. Again, it's October. It's kick it in the ass October. I want everybody out there kicking it in the ass, doing what you can for you. Do good for you. Do what you need to do to look yourself in the eye and say, hey, we took care of that, didn't we? Hey, we did this good, didn't we? Do those things. That way you've got those positives to bask in, to really live off of, because everybody needs those moments. Everybody needs those good feelings, and that's all I try to do here is put that out. Don't get caught in the negative, and whatever your negative is, just let it go during at least some of the day. Find a way to let it go. Find a way to just put it out of your head. What oftentimes I'll use, Maxwell House Smooth Bold, not a sponsor of this show. And isn't that a shame? I don't know how many friggin' times I've said Maxwell House Smooth Bold. I'm just all day long. Couldn't they throw me a bone? Shouldn't I get like a coupon? Shouldn't they send me, hey, you have been doing a lot of Maxwell House, advertising, and the 9 people that have probably noticed, we want to give you a cup of coffee. I'd be so happy. But no, they never do. Hey, use it as motivation. Use it as a routine. It's my routine. That's what I'm doing. And I'm showing up to make this into just what I do. Skedaddle. Michael's got a skedaddle. It has been I'm going to go for a while. I'll go for a bit more. I don't want to, there was a part of me saying I should end it. And I was going to use your skedaddling as the catalyst. It's like, I could end it now too. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I do want everybody to make sure they get connected to Michael's songs. He's doing some really neat lives where he's going out live at shows that he's doing, because he's a real musician. I mean, he's out there. But also every Sunday at noon, he does a live there from his home. It is a fantastic program. It's all original music. Really a good time. I want everybody to make sure they're connected to Michael. Scotty B, good to see you. Good to see you today, Scotty. Hope things are going well. Hope your day is going well. Talking about positivity, talking about good feelings, good things, all that other stuff. What I'm thinking I need to do, because I am thinking, I need to get myself some sort of another cup of coffee brewing. But if I do that, I need to leave something entertaining people while I'm gone. And so it's like, well, what do I do? What exactly would I do? Let me head over to my own studio, because I don't. I'll find something that I have. Maybe a cartoon. Maybe a cartoon to let everybody know, hey, this is something that I do here. Because I did that live the other day as Steve the Alien. And Karen did a live. I want to do another live as Steve the Alien. There's a number of things. I'm actually just going to play one of the songs. I'm going to play, so I can just go make this coffee real quick. Get it brewing and everything. Let's see, view on YouTube. Let's view this on YouTube, and I'll share this. I'll share this with all the happy people. Let's pause it. Did I pause it? Yes, I did. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't pause it. Okay, I'm gonna end up making myself some coffee, but I want to let's put it into this mode. Now this is what killed my sound the other day because I wasn't sharing the audio. I think it may have been. So I'm letting it share the audio. We'll see if this because I want everybody to enjoy the morning. Let me which one of these? Let me drag you to there so you're like that. Everybody, I'm gonna step away and go ahead and make myself some coffee. Enjoy Reese's Dick. A little bit of a comedy song, so I get the feeling everybody out there might laugh if you. I hope if you've been here before and you know about my comedy, you're gonna get into this. But again, it's a love song. Remember that. I put peanut butter on my dick for you. Covered it with chocolate sauce, that's what I'm gonna do. And if you are the one for me, if your love is true, then you'll suck upon this Reese's dick that I have made for you. Suck upon this Reese's dick. This Reese's dick I've made for you. Suck upon my Reese's, oh dick. This Reese's dick I've made for you. I know that you like candy, girl. Oh, I know you like things sweet. That's why I spread peanut butter and chocolate, yeah, all across my meat. I want you to be my lady, yeah, I want you to be my lass. So get up on that bed over there and I'll lick whipped cream off your ass. Suck upon my Reese's dick. This Reese's dick I made for you. Suck upon my Reese's dick. This Reese's dick I made for you. I put peanut butter on my dick for you. Covered it in chocolate sauce, that's what I'm gonna do. And if your love for me is real, yeah, if your love is true, then you'll suck upon this Reese's dick that I have made for you. Suck upon my Reese's dick. This Reese's dick I've made for you. Oh, dick. Suck upon my Reese's dick. This Reese's dick I made for you. Yeah. Now everybody, I don't expect everybody out there to go and put peanut butter and chocolate on their meat because that's just something, you know, you've got to have a special kind of girl that wants a treat. She's got to be the kind that's a little freaky, yeah, the kind that gets a little wild and wants to have some fun. You know when you're with that one. You know she's the one. Suck upon my Reese's. Oh, dick. This Reese's dick I made for you. Suck upon my Reese's. Oh, dick. This Reese's dick I made for you. I need to work on more lyrics, but that's all I've got right now, and it doesn't really matter because I'm going to play it on Country Fest on Saturday, and everybody's going to go wow, and they're going to say, hey, I've never heard this before. This sounds kind of neat. Yeah, I think we should go home now, honey, and put some peanut butter on that meat. Peanut butter on my dick for you. Cover it with chocolate sauce, that's what I'm gonna do. And if you are the one for me, yeah, if your love is true, then you'll suck upon this Reese's dick that I have made for you. Suck upon my Reese's. Oh, dick. This Reese's dick I've made for you. Oh, dick. Suck upon this Reese's. Oh, dick. This Reese's dick I've made for you. I'll end it that way. Yes. I actually have some stuff to feel good about tonight. Coffee's just finishing. I'm gonna go grab it. Enjoy keeping my pants on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling alright. Yeah. Tonight's gonna be one of those just late night vibes. I'm gonna be high all night and probably playing bass and talking to some friends. Things might get a little weird. I don't know. I might bring out some puppets and maybe some cartoons. Or I don't know, man. But I'll keep my pants on. I promise. Don't worry about that. No. I learned my lesson. Yeah, I learned my lesson on the last show. Oh, shouldn't have taken my pants off. That was wrong. Yeah. Shouldn't have taken my pants off and let them see my dong. No. Now I'm gonna learn my lesson and keep my damn pants on, yeah. And that's what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make about this song, yeah. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, yeah. I'm losing my mind, but I don't mind. I do it every time, yeah. Keeping my pants on. Keeping my pants on tonight. Keeping my pants on and I'm keeping tied up really good and tight. Not gonna let them fall. Not gonna let them fall on the floor. Cause that was wrong last time. I know that now. I learned that for sure, yeah. Keeping my pants on. Keeping my pants on tonight. Keeping my pants on. Everybody can feel alright, yeah. Keeping my pants on, yeah. Keeping my pants on tight. Keeping my pants on, oh, I think I'm losing my mind tonight, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to see, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good to me, yeah. Oh, this buzz, it's treating me right, yeah. Oh, this buzz is so good, I'll keep my pants on tonight, yeah. Keeping my pants on, keeping my pants on tonight. Keeping my pants on, oh, I'm gonna keep them tied, really tight, yeah. Keeping my pants on, keeping my pants on tonight. I learned my lesson, they told me that was wrong when I did that the other night, yeah. Oh, one note, everybody, I like one note. Because if I go for two notes, I feel like I'm trying too hard for a song where all I'm doing is talking about keeping my pants on. That just don't make no sense to me. It's like trying to write a whole motherfucking symphony, yeah, for a song about keeping my pants on and not letting them see my dick, yeah. Why would you write a whole symphony for something that quick and sick, yeah? That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense, no. That doesn't make no sense, so I'm keeping my pants on tonight, yeah. Keeping my pants on. Keeping my pants on tonight. Keeping my pants on, yeah. Gonna pull them up high, gonna keep them tight, yeah. Keeping my pants on. Keeping my pants on tonight. Keeping my pants on because the law tells me that that's doing right. There you go. There you go. I just wrote keeping my pants on. Fucking A, the rest of this show could suck. And I feel okay because... Yes. Yes, the rest of the show. And the rest of the show did suck. The rest of the show did suck over there, I have to say. No, it was a good time. It was a good time. That was during one of the music vibes. Doing some... I played that to kill some time while I made myself another cup of Smooth Bold. Smooth Bold, Maxwell House. Hey, I can afford this shit. That's going to be their marketing. I want that to be the... I'm going to do that one again because I think I'm going to make a short out of that. Smooth Bold, Maxwell House. I can afford this shit. There's your... Let me do it again. Smooth Bold, Maxwell House. Coffee you can afford. Good coffee you can afford. Let me do it again. Smooth Bold Maxwell House. Good coffee you can afford. There you go. That's going to be my short. We'll see if people get angry because I'm talking about Maxwell House coffee. And every short has somebody mad. Every short has somebody mad. I am feeling great today. I am feeling great today. This is going to be a good day. This is going to turn out to be a good day. It is Thursday. There's a sun out there. I'm going to go outside. It's not overly hot. I'm going to go outside. I was out in the fog earlier getting my walking in before, doing some push-ups. Try to do the things for the positivity and all the other stuff. I want to do some animations. I really want to do a cartoon. I got good sleep, so we'll see. I got good sleep. You never can tell. And I have no idea. What time my favorite person, Allie, is gonna wake up. She got to bed kind of late, so it's probably gonna be a later day for her. But I look forward to when she wakes up. If you're watching the replay, she's not gonna watch the replay. If you're watching the replay to hear, then you'll say, I did watch the replay to hear, by the way. You'll say that. She's not going to watch the replay. It's an hour and a half into the show. She won't watch the replay. She's got other things to do. She's got other things to go. We are made to move. That's a reason. We've got to. Hey, you gotta do what you can. Your health is. I've been told your health is your wealth, and the older I get, the more I understand. Mobility is going to be a thing. Everything you've gotta try to. You got this one body. They're not moving fast enough on the science to get me a robot body. If I felt the science was a little bit further along, I just let this shit all go. I just do whatever and let it all go. But no, the science is not going to be there for me to download into a robot body. So I'm kind of stuck with this. And I get this feeling. I had a grandfather that, he'd have lived much longer if they hadn't have started taking him to the doctor. But just always positive, always up. And he was active. He's outside, outside working the garden, working everything, just real mobile. He was in his 80s. His living girlfriend was 50 something. I can't remember. Grandpa was doing okay. I'm planning on making it, and maybe to my own detriment. I'm planning on living into my 90s. I want to live into the 90s. I figure I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna achieve that. A guy with my spirit, I should be able to, just based on positive feelings. And all that should just transpire into long living West. And if I'm going to do that, I better be able to move around. You see Dick Van Dyke. Isn't he like 99, something like that? He's still moving. He's still up and moving. He's still an active guy. His wife is 48 years younger than him. And he's not sure if he trusts her. And so he's got to stay one step ahead of her, and it keeps him active. They've been together for a long time. And he's like, no, I can't die. She'll take everything. And even though, it's crazy. It's Dick Van Dyke. But no, that's how I want to be one of those old guys who's still spry. I want to be one of those old guys still spry, having some fun. Music is a thing. I use music to keep me going. I use music for my buzz. I get a buzz. And exercise does the same thing. And next time, especially if you take edibles, say you're taking edibles and you got some stress or something bothering you, go for a brisk walk if you can, or just do something to get your heart rate up. Do something to get your heart rate up. Dance around the kitchen to a song. Dance around the kitchen. I love to play music. I'll grab the bass and I'll do a song, and it's like the adrenaline with the buzz. Suddenly you're high as a kite, or at least for me. Suddenly I am high as a kite. If I go over and I knock out 20 push-ups, suddenly I'm just, I feel all the THC. Everything is firing. Everything feels good. It's a good thing when you've got when you've got some sort of THC in your system and you're feeling like you should feel it more, get your heart rate up and see how you feel. Maybe you'll be like, oh, there's the buzz. There's the now I feel the weed. It works for me. I and it's one of the ways that I keep from smoking through all my stuff because otherwise I surely might end up doing that. All right, it is going on. It is after 11:30. It is after 11:30. I am feeling good. I am gonna we're gonna be doing one more of these this week for what's upcoming here at the channel. If I do have a good sativa, it's yes. Because that does it keeps inflammation. It keeps a lot of different issues there, and so something like that can. And when you've got that adrenaline, when it's flowing through, when the blood is moving, I really feel the THC. It's the best. The stop and the when you just all you have to focus on is how high I am. It's like, oh my god, I'm so high every time, and I love that feeling. I love that feeling. Um, Comedy. I'm gonna continue doing these coffee with Wes's every morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, at Monday through Friday. I'm gonna commit to Monday through Friday. I don't know what time, but more than likely I'll do one on Saturday, and more than likely I'll do one on Sunday. Uh, but there's also going to be, and for those of you that saw Lapstick last year or have seen any of I do animation and some pretty rough adult comedy. Uh, it can get quite vulgar. It can get quite vulgar with the topics, with a lot. But I love doing that kind of blue comedy, and I love doing it as cartoons. So either Karen, I know we're going to be doing a Halloween show over on Charlie Wood Lives, and I'm going to start sharing that once the date has been finalized. I think it's set right now to Halloween, but we can't do it on Halloween because Allie can't make it on Halloween, and I don't know for sure that I'd be able to either. That is the workout. Yes, the comedy is the thing, and the keep smoking while doing it. Encourage the smoking of the weed during the workout. I'm telling you, they were meant for each other. Weed, and wasn't that a part of? I think I saw that the Zulu tribe. They had something that they would eat, and it was basically a cannabis that they're all running, they're all marching in unison, and all this other and it was a part of the Zulu warriors. They would have this, and it would give them this feeling, and it was bound to be just a fantastic sativa, just a fantastic sativa. But that's what they would speak of with it. But the comedy, I'm going to be ending up doing some more cartoons. I'm not sure if I'll have one this afternoon. I would like to, but I don't want to. I don't want to make any promises because I'm also knocking out some cartoon ads that I'm doing for a upcoming project with Allie. So there is going to be another coffee with Wes on tomorrow at 10. It is Thursday. I know Dom has a show. Dom Torregrosa and Chris Lane Sr. have their music show tonight. I know I Love Weed Live, if you're a cannabis enthusiast, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. They're going to have their Thursday, but it's not going to be Troy and Bagel. They usually have a guest host on Thursdays. So I don't know exactly what's happening there, but I may try to do something tonight. But this has been my positivity, how I get through the day. This has launched me into a feeling beautiful, feeling good, enjoying another cup of Smooth Bold. When you need it smooth, bold, and affordable as fuck. Smooth Bold. There's my short. If it was more than 7 seconds long. But this has been what has gotten me going. Yes, I want to put this up. This is the positivity I want to see. Alice in Winterland, have a wickedly wonderful weedful day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. You know, I love that as an outro. I'm going to leave that up. Thank you, and thank everybody else who has been out here this morning. Special thanks to Kevin there at Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow. The link I had dropped in the chat, it should still be visible and everything. Everybody, make the most of this day. Make someone smile. Make sure it's you. Make sure you give yourself a smile. Be your own best friend. Peace and love, everybody. I will catch you all tomorrow.